Y'all gotta pop my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch my savior. Hold up. Give me that touch of my hater. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? It's a glitch, what you don't wanna see more. No, you wanna see more, but you wanna see soul. Life done slowed you down, your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds, it's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
After hundreds of battles throughout the season, we finally determine a champion tonight. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings you the biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl. Tonight, with a hallowed Lombardi trophy in the building, it's a battle to raise it in midfield between the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. Kate Scott, Brock Heward up here in the booth, everybody. Honored to bring you this Super Bowl. And might we see a little history here tonight, Paul? One side on the verge of their first Lombardi trophy, but to win it, they've got to go through somebody who knows what it takes. They have been to the mountaintop before.
And we all know that narrative could be a blessing, also a curse. They enter this game with a different type of momentum. A team without a title on the verge of finally achieving expectations. What is that sideline feeling? We'll be watching it, can't wait to bring it to you, and handling that pressure will be an enormous key.
Tradition started back in 1967 has now reached its diamond anniversary. And off we go in Super Bowl 60. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
Kate, I can only imagine what's running through his mind right now. What an arduous fight across the entire NFC postseason to get to this moment. This is one of those moments that you just go back in that backyard as a kid and close your eyes and you dreamed of when you were little, and you're living in it right now.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down.
The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is second and long. Purdy throwing here. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down. Third and long for him here. Austin's there to haul it in. And he'll get it up to the 27.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
All right, here comes Jeremy Crawshaw for the punt. It's 4th down.
And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end.
Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Kate, this is one of those moments that I so wish we had those thought bubbles, that we could see and hear every thought going through his mind as he runs on the field on this Super Bowl Sunday. I'm sure there's some anxiety. I'm sure there's a little bit of nervousness. But I know when that ball gets snapped in his hands, this guy is ready for this moment because he's proved it all season long.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
No run here with Amari Arlington. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That was Harold Landry making the tackle.
At the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Shotgun snap to Nix. The Lions are there to bring him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. Detroit getting its offense set for their 2nd drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that is good for Detroit 1st down. Looking to throw, Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. To throw again, it's Purdy. Get behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the Ravens make the recovery.
We're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the 2nd time. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's cut after a gain of about 2. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
If you keep it stats, that's now 0 for 2 on keeping drives going, and hopefully not an indicator of what's to come. You know, you don't convert on third down. You're not only playing against your opponents, you start playing with your own psyche as well.
And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Completed over the middle. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They put Austin in motion left. Purdy on first down. Cut out left. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Lions have a first down. Now it's Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Cook trying this one up the gut. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
And the Lions first down.
Again, it's Cook. Big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Dumps it off to his running back. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 28. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Lions.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Another one for Cook. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Santa Clara coming up. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. Setting up the screen. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down, Detroit.
Just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6.
On the gun is Purdy. Into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete. It will bring up third down.
It's third down and 6 yards to go.
To the air on third and long. Throws caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal. Play action now. Purdy. Brought in. Line of scrimmage once again. That 7-yard line as they get set. Second and goal. They put Austin in motion left.
At the 7-yard line.
To the air again. Purdy. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions get the game's first points here in the second. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. You see the Ravens making their way out now. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Here's Hampton, open the drive. He's pushed straight ahead, and it's maybe a yard at most. It's the rookie out of UCLA, Brock. Carson Schlesinger making the stop. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Over the screen to Hampton. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, here's Nix. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Jordan Stout on now to punt.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He has it at the 33. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Lions and Brian Thomas Jr. readying for another drive on offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Oh, the football's loose. And the Ravens make the recovery.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for second down.
Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their... So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Off the play fake, Purdy. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. When you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
It's a gain of 6, and it's third down.
On third down, Purdy. That's Knox. He's got it. And And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Lions have a first down.
First down.
We've set it downs from 37. They'll try the right side with Cook. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Got a man. It's Knox. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. And it's
Air it out on 3rd. Finds the in route complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now run by Cook. Cuts right. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a James Cook touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions double their lead to 14. McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Ravens trotting out their offense. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Able to get it to Franklin. And he's brought down after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
brings up 2nd and 8.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. That one complete to Hooper. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it
Out of the gun. Here's Hampton. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Pulled in at the 20. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Dan Campbell getting his Lions offense ready to go for a new series. They're up 2 touchdowns and could make it a 3-score game here. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's on a quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
a gain of 12. First down.
First down
Detroit.
throw by Purdy. Hits him on the in route. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
First down.
Purdy on the play action. Completed left side to Thomas. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
At the 40-yard line.
It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. It's only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. More from Super Bowl 60 and Santa Clara in just a moment. Again, it's Brock Purdy. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down around the 34. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. On the RPO, here's a throw to Thomas. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
Might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a first and goal. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Offense is set. First and 10. The motion at tight end left. Going to the ground again on first. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a James Cook touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. First and 10 from the 32. Nix from the gun. Complete here to Hinton. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Completed over the middle. And no first down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half yard, and he'd have had it. So before they try it on 3rd and inches, a timeout's called. Play action with Nix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Lions are hauled down on the return to the 45-yard line. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
And what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
The Lions offense returning to the field. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 3 now. On the gun is Purdy. He's running with it. Even 5 on the play. And that is good for Detroit first down. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down now. Ball at the 33. Now Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Purdy to throw it. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He was covered by Caden Ellis.
They bring Thomas in motion. Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone. Incomplete. They'll empty the backfield. Motion him right. Stick into the air here. It's Purdy. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Evan McPherson lining up the field goal try. This is a 39-yarder. McPherson's kick is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Here's the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. This fires over the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Just hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the second half. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. On the counter, it's Hampton. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
2nd down. Here's an option. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So first down from the 41.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession.
Out of bounds. The offense retains possession.
Here's Nix. That's into the hands of Franklin. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's a gain of 5.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. And he's taken down at the 30. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's a look for Nix. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
At the Lions' 30-yard
They'll work against the blitz. Over the screen to Hampton. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27th. Jalen Johnson with the stop. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
3rd and long. In the throw. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest. And that one forces a 4th down.
I got a sense, Kate. He went to bed last night dreaming, can I get a sack? Can I find a way to get to the quarterback? Well, he didn't do it just once. He's now done it twice.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that opening drive does something they couldn't do in the first half, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Lions and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. First down, Purdy to throw. Got a man, it's Thomas. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. First down, Detroit.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now it's Cook. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Which is a gain of 3 there. And the Lions have a first down.
And the Lions first down.
Running back sent in motion left. Purdy throwing here on 1st. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. He loses it again. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And they retain possession, so that's a positive. But that's the end of it, Brock. They've lost yardage on that fumble. The Lions readying for the punt. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. Fields this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Baltimore running its offense out now. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Next, Cook out wide, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
It's Hampton on 2nd. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Nick's trying to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good.
We've set it downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Nick's going to run again. And he'll take what he can get here, Brock. Sliding down with a gain of 3.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defense linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Nick slides in safely, doing so after he picked up that 1st down. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now Nix. Big gain. Has him across the 40. And he gets this down to the 38. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Yards on the play. That's another Baltimore.
Nix from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of out of bounds at the 32-yard line. It's a
They'll throw again. Nix gets him on the inbound. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
It's a gain of 11.
Hard to believe, but just one quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. The Ravens have the football, but not the lead. One frame to change that if they want to win another Super Bowl title. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Craig Woodson. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit.
I don't think they needed that big 6 to secure this win. That ship left port just a while back. But this is an opportunity for all of them to go feast, to go eat, to go make game-changing plays.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions grow their lead yet again.
31, Ravens 3.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And their shot at the win probably already gone before that last interception. But after that pick 6, Brock, whatever will they had to keep fighting, that might be gone now too.
Yeah, maybe time to look down that bench and try to give some other guys some opportunities as well.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Dumped off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for you.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
This defense been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. 1st down throw by Purdy. Completed over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They'll run it with Cook. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
All set now. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 2nd down now. They need 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
From the gun is Purdy. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Putting the tight end in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Purdy. He's going for it himself. And he's got him that first down as he hits the deck safely. They're going to be looking at first and goal. Kirby on the play action.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Purdy throwing here. Here's a screen for Cook. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Third and goal, Purdy. Has it in close. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions continue piling it on here in the fourth. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions continue piling onto this lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And all game they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Second down. Here's Nix again. That pass is caught by Horton. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line.
And the Baltimore.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Connecting on the slant. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Play action with Nix. Throwing this one back of the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Makes the throw again. And the Lions are there to bring him down. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Complete over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Nix looking to throw. Going with a screen to Hampton. Flies past the 1st, inside the 30. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd.
Once more, it's Nix. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Lions in the nickel. This is 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Ravens just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Dump off, caught by his back. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss. The kick by Ryland is good. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Return starts at the 9. Escapes the defender. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Lions and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. Cook trying this one up the gut. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that is good for Detroit first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
DJ Reed on the tackle. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Ravens' 40-yard line.
And Detroit has done it. One of the league's oldest and proudest franchises has finally reached that pinnacle. Lions fans, congratulations on your first Super Bowl championship. You think of all the seasons this franchise has gone through, Brock, the great teams they had that came up just a little bit short, the rebuilds that ushered in new, hopeful eras, all of those have led to this moment when they were finally able to claim their first Super Bowl title.
And you know what's so amazing about this mountaintop, Kate, is we're looking out on the field and the confetti and all the players and coaches and families, everyone in the building, and yet you and I know there's so many millions in their town that are just going crazy tonight, being a part of something they've never gotten to experience before.
So for our entire crew here at EA Sports, for my partner Brock Hewitt and myself, that's going to do it on another fantastic NFL season. We cannot wait to catch you all again in the fall. I'm Kate Scott, wherever and however you've been.